Alright, so here I'm Marqees with TimeRush.com going over the review for Fast and Furious 6. Dude, this movie is pretty good. Vin Diesel and The Rock and the team get back together for another escapade of car crashing and physics-defying moves that make you want to scream. It makes science teachers flip out. Okay, so the movie, it picks up from Fast 5. Michelle Rodriguez's character, Letty, returns, and the team must go. Now, The Rock has got to go pick up a team. They got to go find this guy, Owen Shaw. She's involved. It's a very high-intensity movie. Actually, if you look from the start of it, it didn't start off so intense. Start of it was the beginning of the birth of the baby of baby Jack, freaking Brian O'Connor's kid, and Mia's kid, and then they go from there. Then they go to the car chases into The Rock, and The Rock gets a new partner, Riley, played by Gina Carano. She's pretty awesome. The movie, I want to say the movie was again it was a Fast and Furious movie. If you don't like Fast and Furious movies, you're not going to like this. But if you like a good action flick, a good car chase every now and then, a good heist movie, then this is totally up your alley. I love the change of pace and the tone of these movies. Not just drag racing now. It's more of a heist movie. There's a team together. You know, and this one, team versus team, which was very cool, I thought. It was a very cool concept as high professional military team versus this ragtag group of criminals. And the criminals kind of underestimated them at first. They were like, oh, who are these guys? And the guy, Owen Shaw, played by Luke Evans, he was like, you don't underestimate them because that's weakness. They almost caught us tonight. I'm like, okay, yeah, he got a point. You know, these little kids almost caught us. You know, there were some good solid performances. Ludacris is always good. He was, I forget his guy's name. He's the tech guy. He was pretty funny. And you know, Vin Diesel. He's Vin Diesel. He's you know, Paul Walker, his monotone Paul Walker voice. But you know, it works for Fast and Furious movies. The 5 fight scenes in this were brought me out. There were 5 big fight scenes. One was involved The Rock and a prisoner he was interrogating at Interpol, which showed just how good The Rock's character Hobbs is, as they call him in the movie. They call him Samoan Thor. I found that hilarious. And he just wrecked this dude. He literally at one point he threw him to the ground. He jerked and cleaned the dude. Into the ceiling. And the guy at Interpol goes, is that legal? And Riley goes, no, but are you going to tell him that? I'm like, yeah, see, that's... there was the fight between Michelle Rodriguez, Letty, and Riley, which was probably the fight of the movie, man. Dude, in the subway station, those two chicks went at it. I mean, there wasn't like slaps, and these girls were punching and full like kicks, and like it was epic, just brawl. It was just like one point Michelle Rodriguez got the handcuffs off, and she put the handcuff on her. I used it as knuckles. I was like, who would have thought? And then Gina Carano dropped the armbar on her, and she was it was beautiful done. The choreography was very nice. My other favorite fight scene was the fight scene with Han and I forget Tyrese's guy's name. But they were fighting one of Owen Shaw's guys, and these two guys have no experience in combat whatsoever, fighting a master of like martial arts, and he is just wrecking house with them, and they are getting killed. And at the end of the fight, he finally gets away. They're like, they look at each other and goes, no one needs to know about this ever. I mean, they just all wrecked up in the face, and they got kicked through glass, and overall, it was a high intake movie, high octane movie. A few faults in the movie, physics defying stunts. Your science teachers would be pretty ashamed of some of the stuff they were doing. I mean, between taking the car down with the grappling hooks and Vin Diesel driving the car through the airplane burning and the whole tank bridge scene, those hurt the movie for sure. You're like, really? When in the scene you'll see in the trailers is one point Michelle Rodriguez is she's on top of the tank and they're driving and they hit it and she's flying off the bridge and Vin Diesel goes and Letty, and he goes out there, he jumps off his car and they fly to each other. Now, granted, there's two bridges, there's a big hole. He grabs her, boom, magic car appears. Plot convenience. Ugh. Other than that, it was a pretty decent movie. I give it a 3 out of 5 on the oxidation scale. Only because, I mean, there's no real story. There's just them fast cars and they gotta go get this guy. It's Fast and Furious. What are you expecting? However, I am, spoiler alert, pretty psyched because they set it up for 7 and 7 looks awesome. If you haven't already, close your ears. But Jason Statham is Owen Shaw's brother, and he's pissed because his brother's dead and he kills Han. If you guys seen Fast 3, Han got hit by the car. That was actually Jason Statham in the car when it blew up. So, yeah, 3 out of 5. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. I'm looking forward to the next 2 years when they start making 7 again. Hopefully they'll get some more. We'll get more Samoan Thor, and we'll get to see how the team deals with the death of Han, and they'll probably get the kid from Fast 3. Yeah, that's gonna be a headache. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes over. All right, I'm done. I'm Marqees, TimeRush.com. Peace out. Buy more comics.